Hey there boys and girls, like Skillflake here, and welcome back to another Battlefield 4 video. So today we have another episode of How to Recon, the series where I'm giving you some recon tips. Today's episode is about the gadgets that we can use as a recon player in Battlefield 4. So I will just shortly and briefly go over them and give a little or short explanation of what they are doing and why I'm using them or why not. So yeah, I would say let's get this going. So let's start out with the PLD. The PLD stands for Personal Laser Designator, and essentially it's doing the exact same thing as the soft lamp. Both of them are personal laser designators, or better said laser designators, which means that you can lock onto vehicles. If you're locking onto vehicles, your engineer pals can shoot them down with their rocket launchers, if the rocket launcher that they're using is able to, well, follow the lock on. So this is a useful tool. I sometimes use it. Another neat feature of it is that it has a built-in rangefinder, and it also lights up the enemies with a infrared vision up to, I think, about 200 or 250 meters, which is also quite nice for most situations, since normally when I snipe, the enemies I'm encountering, they're, well, less than 200 or 250 meters away from me, so I can spot them easily and kill them that way. Also, if I have engineers in my squad, I can help them out by designating the enemy vehicles in order to kill them a little bit better and faster. Now for the spawn beacon. Basically it's the same as in Battlefield 3. Now you have to, well, fall a little bit before you open the parachute, and you're also not starting as high up, but the main function stays the same. You can put it down and you can spawn in it, which means you can place it behind enemy lines in order to get a nice back rage going, or just to help your team push up, because a mobile spawn point is always a nice thing to have. Now they also fixed it in Battlefield 4 so that your squad mates can spawn on you as well as on the spawn beacon. Next up we would have the motion balls, the t-ugs and the MAV. Those are the spotting gadgets, I would say. Well, for the motion balls we know them from Bad Company 2. You can just throw them, and within 25 meter radius they will spot the enemies if they're moving. It kind of has like a low tick rate, so it won't like scan all the time. And also after 24 seconds they will disappear, so you have to throw a new one. t-ugs and MAV, they are, I would say, more solid, so they stay for longer. Well, they stay until they're destroyed, basically. And the good thing about them is that they have a wider radius. The MAV can even fly and laser designate and destroy enemy equipment. So by that you really can be more mobile, and it helps out just spotting enemies and supporting your team in all possible ways, basically. Another feature, or well, another gadget that's really important that we got back would be the C4, which basically allows us now as a recon player to blow up vehicles and enemy infantry, as well as walls and everything else that there is. Personally, I'm always using C4. As I've said before, it's also pretty self-explanatory. You blow shit up with it. Next up we would have the M18 Claymore, which is also one of the gadgets that's, besides the C4, able to do damage. And yeah, if you're just a sniper up on a hill or something, or you just want to block a certain doorway, just put down the Claymore. It will kind of throw out like some strings that attach to the surroundings, and if people like run through the strings, so it's actually more like a trip mine, the Claymore will go up. So personally I can say that stuff like the C4 and the motion balls, as well as the PLD, are more for the aggressive recon players, because you're on the go, you can always use them, and stuff like t-ugs, MAV, the Claymore and the soft lamp, as well, radio beacon is for all of them, but those are more for like the defensive players who hang back a little bit more. And that's basically how you should use the gadgets, and that's also what they do. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Lucky Skillflaker out.